Kushal Bihari mandir and Radha-Krishna mandir. We walked across a mountain. That's actually a forest. It's a van. It's called Gahvaravan. Gahvara means caves. Gufa. There's many caves there. Radharani had many pastimes. And there was one saintly person who wrote a book, Vrishabhanapura Satakam. Because Varsana, old name of Varsana is Vrishabhanapur. It's named after Radharani's father, who was Vrishabhanu. And Radharani is affectionately known as Vrishabhanu Nandini. Nandini means daughter of Vrishabhanu. Because Krishna, he has many names, Anantarupa, Anantanama, Gopal, Madan, Damodar, Shyamsundar, Govinda, Govinath. But he likes mostly when his name is connected to his devotee. Like we say, Radhanath, Radhanath. You just say Jagannath, that's about Aishwarya and power. But when Krishna's name is connected to his loving devotee, it gives him the greatest happiness, the greatest satisfaction. You can say Gopal, or you can say Yashoda Dulal. Yashoda Dulal is much more bhav and preeti, affection, than just Gopal. Or you say Yashoda Nandan. So these names where Krishna is connected with his devotee are very pleasing. So Radhika Raman, or Radha Raman, the enjoyer of Radharani. So this book is called Vrishabhanapuram Satakam. It's written by a Pushti Margi. Pushti Margi means a follower of Vallabhacharya. It's called Vallabha Sampradaya. It's written by some saintly person, Vamshi Ali Maharaj. Ali means gopi, Vamshi means flute. Lalita Sampradaya Acharya Goswami Sri Vamshi Aliji Maharaj. Quite a rustic name he has. So I picked out a few verses to speak about because he glorifies Gahvaravan. So we walked across this mountaintop. We walked through Gahvaravan forest. It looks like a marketplace now. It's got a chateau, a roof over it, and everyone's selling so many things. But this is the most intimate place of Radharani's pastimes in Barsana. And every year Radharani spends 3 months in Barsana, 3 months in Yavat, 3 months in Barsana, 3 months in Yavat. So from Magh Maina, Falgun Maina, Chaitra Maina. These 3 months Radharani is in Barsana. And that's why Darshan is Samne. It's very close. Darshan is very close. She's usually Piche. But now until Purnima, Radharani is here. On April 1st is Chaitra Purnima. That's the first Purnima of the Hindu New Year. First Purnima Hindu New Year. There's a Maharaj dance on Purnima, Chaitra. So Radharani is very happy. When you go to your mother's house, you're very happy. When you're at your mother-in-law's house, you're not happy. Ask her. Where's your mother? So let's read a couple verses from this book. See what we have. They're very nice pictures too. Look at this picture.
Wow.
Peacock. That's some internal meaning, which you all know. Okay. So let's look at this. So Radharani meets, there's one, well, I just want to tell you a little bit. Early in the morning, Kishoriji wanders around Vrishabhanapur in the forest of Gahvaravan. Her lotus footprints are marked everywhere. Did you see them?
Yes.
At the beginning we saw lotus feet. They're this big. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can see and feel it also. There's 2 feet, they're this big. That first rock that we saw, Radha-Krishna, they're in a rock, they're this big. And, she's not so big. You can see them, they're visible. So her footprints were so beautiful that the bees land on the ground and walk around Radharani's footprints because they think they're lotus flowers. Because wherever she steps, it's honey, it's sweet. So if Radharani's feet touch your heart will become sweet. If Radharani's feet touch your mind will become very sweet. Hey, my pravachan, not yours. I'll tell our pravachan later. Yeah, I'm talking about Radharani. Maharaj Lila, this is Krishna Lila. So, what happens is, due to pure love, the bees start crying, and the ground becomes moistened from the tears of the bees. That's written in Sanskrit. So that's a nice thing. Bees are crying. But you're not crying. What's the problem? Okay, let's see what else. Bees are crying. Krishna, in this Gahvaravan forest, Krishna gently rubs Radharani's feet. He had so much love for Radharani's feet. While Krishna rubs Radharani's feet, tears fall from his eyes and washes Radharani's feet. So Krishna washes Radharani's feet with his tears. What does this remind you of?
Das Goswami Path offering.
No, this reminds us of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We got the Gopal Shila. We used to do Abhishek every day while crying. We put the Gunjamal around his neck, take shelter around his lotus feet, and bathe the Gopal Shila with his tears. Who's crying? Radharani's crying. So as Krishna bathed Radharani's feet in Krishna Lila, Radharani's bathing Krishna's feet in Gaura Lila. Krishna holds Radharani's feet in Krishna Lila and cries and bathes her feet. And when Krishna gets the mood of Radharani and Gauranga's avatar, then Gauranga bathes Krishna's feet and Radha Bhav with Giridhari. So they balance each other. Krishna kisses Radharani's feet. That's nice. And Krishna's lips become pink from her her feet. And this color, pink of Radharani's feet, represents her love for Krishna. Because anurag is red in color. Anurag is red in color. So the red lacti on Radharani's feet represents her anurag for Krishna. So Krishna kisses her feet, gets down to it. Very, very interesting book. This is poetry. When Krishna falls down, pays obeisance at the feet of Radharani, Radharani steals his peacock feather crown. Because he bends down at her feet and she takes his crown off. And then she kicks it like a football. She kicks it away. And the gopis see this, they start laughing. can you imagine God's crown, right? Because all these kind of devotees, they always write the supremacy of Radharani. That's what we like. He starts playing like a football, a soccer ball, kicks it there, just like he kicks it back. Krishna, give me my crowd, These guys don't know a word of English. They're just sitting here looking at me. So funny. Okay, let's see. They can say, okay, whatever. This is a really good one. Kishori Jew binds her lovely flower garland to Shama Sundar, pulls him towards her. So she has a mala, she puts her on, pulls him towards her. And Krishna becomes overwhelmed with love and he falls at her feet. When Radharani sees him fall at her feet, she starts laughing. I love the angle of vision, like Krishna's like a plate, like a toy. Krishna's like a toy around Radharani's head. The gopis are laughing. But because Radharani's not alone, all the gopis are there. But sometimes people put the garland around two people, Like husband and wife, you put the garland about both of them or something, It's like a joke or whatever. Because Radharani, usually Radharani's not very forward. She's not very aggressive towards Krishna. She plays hard to get. Shows man, shows indifference and contrary mood. I'm not interested. But when she does that, puts a garland around his neck, pulls him, he's like overwhelmed. What's happening? She's suddenly pulling me towards her. And she can't take it, so he falls to her feet like he doesn't want to make up a rod, He's afraid maybe he makes up a rod or up a rod against Radha. Okay, one more. Radhika Jew is swinging on a branch and swinging in the Nikunj. She's chewing on pan, and she takes it out of her mouth. What happens? When she takes it out of her mouth, Krishna extends his hands and says, "Please give it to me." Because he knows that this pan is full of her love. So then he slowly tasted himself. I like it. So Krishna, Radharani is chewing her pan, she takes it out. Me. Oh, okay. He feels really blessed, Lucky me, This is so intimate. It's, it's like not much I show you. So Gahvaravan is a deep, dense, dark, inaccessible, thick sort of trees. This is Radharani's personal garden where she planted all the trees herself. So one thing is, Radharani built this garden and all these kunjas to secretly meet with Krishna. Logo Vrishvasi say, there's a Vrishvasi song which we translated, somebody translated. Oh Radhe, you personally built this Gahvaravan forest with your own hands. You always walk here, absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. Were you walking on that path, absorbed in thoughts of Krishna, or looking at saris and cheddars and sweets and bagels and pictures. There's 1,000 markets on the footpath. A little hard to be absorbed. Your footprints and the dust of your feet are everywhere here. We fervently pray for the opportunity that we can sweep your Gahvaravan gardens, not with brooms, but with our eyelashes, so we can see all the more closely the dust of your feet. I quoted this lila 47 times. The last 47 visits. This notebook has been with me. It's pretty old, almost old as me. It's like it's so yellow and so. But it's so, every time I tell this, I can't believe that. I want to sweep the footpaths and get around with my eyelashes. These are my brooms. I don't have too many. Some of you have a lot of brooms. You have a lot of brooms. I have thick eyelashes, so I have a lot of brooms. I have thin eyelashes, I have 1 or 2 brooms. You do a better job. So I'll hold you by the feet. Hold you by the feet. You also lick it, and lick all the dust up also. So this is Gahvaravan. So what about the peacock lila? You know the peacock lila?
More kutir.
Peacock lila Gahvaravan. Told it last year. I told it. Yeah. That's part of it. Peacock lila at Gahvaravan. So Radha-Krishna met in a cave here in Citra-Vicitra. And they were enjoying. And Radharani, it was time for lunch and she was nowhere to be found in the palace. Present this to the palace of Vrishabhanu. So Kirtias went out, walked out of the palace, like we walked out of the palace, walked over here through Gahvaravan, said, Radharani, or Lalalichi, Lalali, Kishori Ju. And then Krishna was lying in Radharani's lap, and his head was looking outside the cave. And he saw Kirtida on the outside of the cave looking in, but the cave was all dark. He said, Radharani, are you inside the cave? Radharani said, oh my God, my mother's out there. She's going to catch us. She's going to catch me with you, what to do? Krishna said, don't relax. See this peacock feather on my crown? See this peacock feather? Just look at this peacock feather. Krishna turned into a peacock. Radharani was like. Peacock's head was in her lap and she was going. When she said, yeah, Bob, I'm in the cave. Come inside. So Kirtida went inside. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, it's too hot outside. I came inside, and this peacock followed me inside. He's so cute, he's so nice. Okay, well, it's time for lunch. Bring your peacock. Bring your peacock, let's go have lunch. So Radharani took the peacock walked actually. And they walked back to the palace, and Radharani took lunch with the peacock. So that's the peacock at Gahvaravan. Remember? I told it last year, same thing. But each time it's good. So now, what time is it? 11:10. So we'll walk to Gahvaravan. We'll tell more, to King of Jaipur, he wanted Radharani to move over here. But she said no. So he installed deities of his Sampradaya. He's initiated by Nimbark Sampradaya. So Nimbark Sampradaya, the Ishtadevata is Hans Bhagavan. Hans Bhagavan is a swan avatar of Vishnu, is described in the 11th canto of Bhagavatam. He's here on one altar, then Kushal Bihari is in the middle, and then who?
Nritya Gopal. Nritya Gopal.
Nritya Gopal. So Nimbark Sampradaya worships the four Kumaras. It's also called Kumara Sampradaya. There's Sri Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya,
Rudra Sampradaya.
Rudra Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, four Sampradayas. This is Kumara Sampradaya, four Kumaras. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Krishna Kund, or sometimes called Radha Kund, between Man Kutir and More Kutir, Peacock Temple and Angry Contrary Bob, separation mood of Radharani Temple, Man Mandir. It's called Krishna Kund, some people call it Radha Kund. Depends on what kind of Brijvasi they are. You meet Brijvasis from Ciksauli, they say it's Krishna Kund. And we go east from Varsana, says Radha-Krishna. So, you know, it's a nice place of lilas. So, there's a lila, we just came from Man Kutir, and there's a Krishna Katyayani Rup Lila that happened there. Once Krishna told Radharani to meet at Sanket. Sanket is halfway between Nandagram and Varsana. And Krishna was intercepted on his way by Padma Sakhi, who is a rival party. He's Chandravali's chief Sakhi. And Padma said to Krishna, which of course is true, Krishna, you're very cruel. We're so tired. We're searching the whole forest looking for you. Our dear Sakhi, Chandravali, is so sad in separation from you. Oh Sham, I will not let you go from here until you go visit Chandravali. Dun, 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 dun. Krishna replied cleverly, Oh Padme, I become thrilled whenever I remember the beautiful form of Chandravali. No one in the three worlds is as dear to me as she is. My heart is melting just by hearing her name. Usual BS, huh? I really want to go with you to meet Chandravali, but I just received a royal invitation from King Vrishabhanu of Varsana. I can't refuse. Please pacify Chandravali for now and tell her I'm very eager to meet her. I'll come as soon as I'm free. Krishna thinks proudly, I cleverly deceived Padma. Suddenly Chandravi arrives with all her Sakhis. Chandravi tenderly holds Krishna's hands in hers, saying, "Oh Nanda Nandan, neglecting my household duties. I've been wandering the forest looking for you. When I meet you, now that I've met you, my whole day flashes in 1 second of ecstatic bliss. I am living only because of your love." Wow, she's really laying it on, huh? I'm living only because of your love. Krishna, oh, really? Oh, my power Priya. He's really saying it also. They're both lying like anything. I can't find the right words to reply to you. I too have been wandering the forest searching for you. Once I hear the name Chandra, I immediately lose my patience. Whenever I see the moon, I immediately think of you. All my senses hanker for the touch of your body. Oh Priya, now I reveal my mind. Suddenly, Radharani's pet parrot, by chance, is sitting in a kadamba tree and hears everything Krishna speaks confidentially to Chandravi. Well, she immediately reports to Radharani the talk that Krishna just had with Chandravi. Lita hears this from the parrot. She becomes very angry at the bad news. Lita says, "Listen, Sakhis, immediately go to the house of Gopal Mala." Who is Gopal Mala?
He's a husband of Chandravali.
Husband of Chandravali. What does Mala mean?
Flower man.
Huh?
No, Mala means
Wrestler. Shaki Bala.
yeah. Mandir one.
No, everyone. Ironic. So listen, Sakhis, immediately go to Gopal Mala's house and say, tell Gopal Mala that Chandravi is meeting intimately with Krishna. Your wife is meeting with Krishna. Lita's Sakhis go to Chandravi's house and tell everything to Karahala. Karahala is Chandravi's mother-in-law. It's the mother of Gopal Mala. Hearing about this, Karahala becomes angry and storms off to the Kunj to catch Chandravi with Krishna. Who's Karahala?
Mother-in-law of Chandravali.
Yeah.
Mother so.
Yeah. Gopal Mala's mother. Seeing Karahala approach from a distance, Padmasakhi becomes scared and enters the Kunj and tells frantically, "Chandravi, your mother-in-law is coming here." Chandravi trembles with fear. Krishna says, Krishna immediately changes form and becomes Kalyani Devi, Durga, much to the light of Chandravi. Suddenly Karahala rushes into the Kunj. "Now I know what you've been doing all day, wandering around the forest. Only you come here. You don't come to collect flowers for puja. You come to meet that rascal, Sham." Okay. You meet secretly persons of unquestionable character.
Yeah.
Of questionable character. Like Krishna. Where's your wheat balls? Feed the fish. So you have a good appetite for lunch. Okay, page 2. Continue. Next week. So, I'm still going. I will make sure all you guys are punished. Hearing this outburst of Chandravali's mother-in-law, Padma says, "What are you talking about? We brought Chandravali here only to worship Goddess Devi Kalyani. Just see, your daughter-in-law is praying to Kalyani Devi for the well-being of your son, Govardhan. The goddess was directly here just before you arrived, but upon seeing you, in angry mood, she immediately assumed the form of Kalyani, the deity of Kalyani. Karala becomes very pleased with all the Sakhis. Chandali offers her obeisance to her mother-in-law. Humility is always a good escape. Whenever you get in hot water, be humble. I want to cosplay her. I say, yes, sir. You'll be proud in front of a cop. Otherwise you go in the clinker. He's in jail. Yes, sir. Why are you trying so fast? Oh, I'm a doctor. I have an emergency appointment. Okay, that's all right, but don't go so fast. I'll let you off this time, but be careful. Thank you. Only because you get a ticket. If you're older, you get a ticket. Okay, so Kala was very pleased. There was a happy ending to a dangerous plot. Part 2. The Veena player. After exiting Chandravali's Kunj, Subal complimented Krishna. Kaniya, that was really cool. That was really a good trick how you fooled Chandravali's mother-in-law. And Subal and Krishna laughed as they walked towards Radhika's Kunja. Seeing Sham approaching her Kunj, Radhika turned her face away in disgust. Lalita blocked Krishna's entrance to the Kunj. Why?
Because just now he is with Chandravali.
He's coming from a very
Forbidden place.
Yeah. Leslie to say, he said, "You cheater, get out from here. You Kapat Raj. You always enjoy with other wives in different kunjas. Don't take another step. If you want to stay alive, then just get right back to whomsoever you came from. Just abandon any hope you may have about attaining anything here. You ain't getting nothing over here, get lost." Krishna replied in a choked voice. Yes, they built that fence so the monkeys had something to jump on. Monkeys jump over the steps onto the fence and go fishing. Like that guy's hanging out over there. They built a fence for monkeys to play on. Basically. They're really careful to pull your secret or something. I don't trust these guys. Krishna has a choked voice. Lalita, why are you so angry with me? I'm completely free from any fault. I can't live another moment without meeting my Praneshwari Radharani. These guys are pretty entertaining, huh? Very fun time for these guys. Up the tree, down the tree. Jump in the Kund. It's not hot enough, I guess, for Kund jumping. These teenage monkeys are worse than crazy guys. All of us have energy now, it's crazy. Young guys do all the tricks and stuff. Hang by their tail and stuff. Okay. Okay, so Radhika's sweet form, name, and qualities are my very life and soul. You are my Anuradha, Lalita, so please help me, save me from this great distress. Then Krishna slowly approaches Radharani, sits at her feet and humbly folds his hands. Tears start dripping from his. He's a great crybaby, huh? Don't do that, you have 100 monkeys on your head. No, he's okay, they're okay until they jump on your head, then you get... Don't just ignore them, they're okay. He's crying uncontrollably, and tears of love are falling down and bathing Radharani's tender lotus feet again. And again, and again. Glancing with apologetic eyes, Krishna says piteously, "Oh Radharani, please save me, please save me." Mahanidhi Radha doesn't even glance at Krishna. You guys like this kind of stuff, huh?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. It's not like Realizing he was facing an impenetrable fortress of opposition, Krishna slowly stands quietly and leaves the Kunj. He's losing it, man. He's not getting anywhere. Krishna looks so depressed and disappointed. Vishaka feels compassionate. Jai Vishaka. Vishaka says today.
Yeah.
Well, one guy going, oh, that's not a monkey. Precisely monkey. Vishaka feels compassionate and addresses Radha. Oh, Radharani, don't be so angry with Sham. After all, you, me, and everyone knows that Krishna is wicked by nature. Nevertheless, you are deeply in love with Sham, so you have no other choice. Guys, run away, huh? Don't you know how much Sham is attached to you? He can't live without you for a moment. Please hear my advice and forget your anger. Becoming more angry upon hearing all this from Vishaka, Radharani said, Vishaka, what kind of confidant Sakhi are you anyway? You are repeatedly asking me to forgive that rake, that black snake. Vishaka went to Krishna and reported Radharani's condition of intense opposition. Krishna said, Vishaka, if Radhika is not happy with me, I'll give up my life. That's the trick usually women say. Understanding Krishna's pain and anguish, or pretended pain and anguish, Vishaka devised the means by which Sham can meet with Radhika. Listen, Sham, you have to dress up as a gopi.
One more time.
Musician carrying a veena in your hand. When you arrive in Radharani's Kunj, we Sakhis will all glorify your musical talent and ask you to play your veena. Radharani really enjoys veena music, so therefore when she hears you play, she will definitely be pleased. Krishna showed up at Radha's Kunj. Radha said, oh Sakhis, who is this amazingly attractive new Sakhi that suddenly arrived? Vishaka says, Radharani, her name is Shama. Shama Sakhi. She's very famous in Mathura for her virtuosity in veena playing. After hearing about your qualities, she came here to play for you. Radhika orders Shama Sakhi to start playing. Hearing her sweet ragas, Radharani's heart melts with joy. Overwhelmed with happiness, Radharani spontaneously embraces the veena player. Da, 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 da. Part 3. Then she says, listen, Shama, there's one young guy named Krishna. As soon as I hear his name enters my heart, I cannot remove him from my heart, no matter how hard I try. Shama Sakhi returned the embrace and kissed Radharani's sweet lips. Seeing this beautiful display of ecstatic Braja Prem, all the assembled Sakhis and Manjaris shouted euphorically, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Needless to say, Mahanidhi Radha now became Mahabhavati Radha. So that's the story. It went from Chandravali to Veena player to a happy ending. Please Radharani. Or Chandravali for that matter also. At the end of Satyuga, Brahma prayed to Krishna and begged him for a blessing. Please let me become a mountain and be blessed with your pastimes, especially holy and joy. Lord Brahma's 4 faces became the 4 peaks of Varshana. There's 3 Radharanis. Who are the 3 Radharanis? Yes, Vrishabhanandini.
Kurukshetra.
Sanakumara Samhita tells about 3 Radharanis.
Yogini and Samyogini.
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 Radharanis. Pradavana Pritaja Padamekam Nagachati. Like Krishna, Radharani never leaves Vrindavan. Even today, Radha-Krishna are performing prem-filled lilas in apricot dung. There's 3 aspects of Radharani. Kirtita Sutta, the daughter of Kirtita, is called Vrishabhanandini Radharani. She's always directly meeting and playing with Krishna, especially at Varsana. Radha couldn't go wrong. Radha-Krishna are always meeting together and embracing. The fullest manifestation of Radharani with all rasas and bhavas is Vrishabhanandini. The second Radharani is called Samyogini. Samyogini, the manifestation of Radharani is not directly Radharani herself. She appears in Kurukshetra when Krishna comes from Dwarka during the eclipse. The third Radharani is called Viyogini. Yoga means to meet or connect or join. V means not joining, not meeting. Like we say yoga and viyoga. It's a way of saying union and separation. Union means yoga and viyoga means separation. We sometimes say sambhog and vipralamba. Vipralamba means separation, and so does viyoga. Yoga means connecting, viyoga means disconnecting. So Yogini Radharani, she's not connected with Krishna. She's separated from Krishna. When Radharani feels separation from Krishna at Prem Sarovar, what's that type of viyoga called? Prem Vaicitya. She's sitting on Krishna's lap, but she feels that he's not there. He's gone away. Madan student is gone. Why is he going like that? Okay, sorry, Radha-Krishna. Thank you. When Nana meets, when she feels separation from Krishna, Prem Sarovar, and Nandagram, when she meets Uddhava, Uddhava Kyari, and Rath Yatra, Lord Chaitanya is experiencing the mood of the Yogini Radha. Dohani Kund. We'll go there today. It's nice Kund, there's a palace there. where Nanda Maharaj's bathing palace of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. In Sankalpas, Vrishabhanu Maharaj finds Radharani floating in that kund, in a lotus flower, not in the Yamuna. Because sometimes Radharani's birthplace is Varsana. In the most recent kalpa, we see Radharani appeared in Raval, R-A-V-A-L, Raval. Of course, everyone's been there seen it, I guess, also. So, that's there. Sankari Kund. Let's read about more kutir. That'd be good, since we're here. Let's see what we have more kutir. The book's kind of falling apart now. Bihari, we went to Bihari mandir. What's the story of Bihari, you know? I'll tell you. I don't see more kutir. It's here, but I don't see it. Let's see it. Pops up here. Bihari went there, everybody was standing there, and there's all water on the floor. We got our feet all wet. We took darshan.
Now that when there was bangles.
Bangles. Had a sign here that said, what's it, Mana.
Chudi.
Photo named Mana or something.
Photo lena mana hai.
Don't take photos.
And Juan.
Juan. There's a big Juan there also in Rasmando. Big one. That's called Bihari. What's the lila? Radharani and Krishna were playing there. And one Brahmin came from Varsana. He said, I have to marry my daughter. And somebody said that you're here, and you're Nanda Maharaj's son. Nanda, and so you're a prince, you have a lot of money, so you can give me some money to marry my daughter, Kanya Dan, marry my virgin daughter. He said, I don't have it, all I have is a flute. I have a flute and a peacock feather. There's nothing, you get them in the forest for free. You're not worth anything. She said, come on, what's that something? He said, the only thing I have of any value is Radharani. I can give you Radharani. And then what did the Brahmin do?
I already had a daughter.
Yeah. I like these little drama things. He started crying. Why did he cry? And he said, he said, listen, Krishna, I already have one unmarried daughter to marry. Now you're giving me Radharani. I have two. But if I go home and tell my wife that I have two daughters to marry, she's going to beat the crap out of me. She's going to beat me up. Because she's a fat Brajvasi mama. You know what I mean? Like you saw Shidas's wife this morning. You have some idea what I'm talking about. Healthy. I know her since 25 years. She was a lot less healthy. About half as healthy before. So she got really healthy. After 4 kids or whatever, 5 kids, I don't know. Good kids too, strong kids. So the Brahmin's crying. He said, this is not going to work, man. I don't want to run around. So he said, what can I do? So Lita Sakhi said, listen, Krishna, I should give you a suggestion. Put Radharani on one side of the scale, and whatever she weighs, we'll put our jewels on the other side. And we'll donate that to the Brahmin. They'll get a lot of money that way. So they put Radharani on one side of the scale. They put so much jewelry that it would go down. Radharani was always heavier than the jewelry because she's priceless. You can't, invaluable, you can't put a price on Radharani. You look at he's covered with ashes or something. Daughter, he's covered with ashes. That's great. So then they got all this jewelry, they gave it to the Brahmin. They were not happy. So that's the lila of Dohani Bihari. Thank you. Okay, what Sakhi is from Ciksauli Gram? Citra-Vicitra. So what's the story about this place? This is the village where Radharani fell in love with 3 men.
Yeah, okay.
The Varshana, she one day heard somebody playing the flute in the forest. And she said, Lita, who is that playing the flute? That Muralidhar, I'm falling in love with him. That was in the afternoon. The evening time is sunset, walking by her palace window, she saw a guy who was walking a bunch of cows named Govinda. She said, who is this boy? He's very beautiful. I'm falling in love with him. And then Radharani came the next day to visit Citra-Vicitra in Ciksauli Gram. And she said, listen, I saw this boy walking with the cows. Can you make a picture painting of him? So Citra-Vicitra made a painting of Krishna. And then Radharani said, well, who is this? And said, this is Krishna. She said, oh, Citra, I'm in trouble now. I fell in love with 3 men, one named Krishna, one named Govinda, one named Muralidhar. So where Radharani fell in love with 3 men is Ciksauli Gram, where we fell in love with yogurt, sabji, and dal, rice and kheer, and cake, and pakoras. Besan, flour, pakoras, right? Oh, I know, because Govinda told me. I didn't know what the hell it was. He's just, genius of food. Okay. Oh, here we go. Maya or kutir. Okay, right? Okay. Okay, let's go. Radharani and Krishna come here with the Rajagopi, you see a peacock madly dancing. Light rain starts to fall. Radharani and Krishna take the form of peacocks and start dancing along with the real peacocks. The Rajagopi sing ragas. Then see page C, next page. Okay. Hey, Krishna and Gopas came to play here at more kutir. The Gopas said to Krishna, Lala, we're very hungry. So where are we?
Gopal said hungry.
Right, Gopas and Krishna are here at more kutir and they say we're hungry. You guys can't say that.
Yeah, we're sleepy.
Please give us something to eat. Krishna played his flute and immediately baskets of ladus appeared here. The boys ate all the sweets with great ecstasy. They became totally full, but Krishna kept giving them more and more baskets of ladus. The boys started telling each other, new cow, new cow, new cow, new cow. Sounds like a peacock, right? But it means eat, eat, eat. Cow means eat. New means now eat. New cow, new cow. And it looks like he ate a lot. New cow, chow. Okay, so what happened? So they couldn't eat anymore, so they began throwing ladus at each other. Okay, then every year they hold a contest here in Vajramana at Krishna's birthday time. They throw ladders and make sounds like peacocks going, new cow, new cow, new cow. So come here sometime at Krishna's birthday and throw ladders around. That'd be cool. Oh wow. So that's pretty good. You know, Radharani got the blessing that everything she cooked tastes like nectar here in Varsana from the Rasamuni. One day, Radharani was a small girl playing at house. Little girls play house, I guess. With the Sakhis, Lita, etc. They were making puris and ladders out of dirt and mud. Very good. Okay. So the Rasamuni visited Vrishabhana Maharaj's palace. Radharani asked Rishi, "Listen to Rasa Baba, please taste some of my ladders." Seeing that the ladders were made of mud, the Rasa declined. Again, Radharani, with a sweet smile, kept asking the Rasamuni to taste. The Rasamuni broke down. He could not resist the sweet request of Kishori Jew. So he took one ladder. It tasted so good, so sweet, ecstasy never experienced before. So at that time, the Rasamuni gave a boon to Radharani. Anything she cooks will increase the strength, bliss, and longevity. So Mother Yashoda heard about this blessing and make arrangements for Radharani to come every day to cook for Nandalal. Whatever Mother Yashoda tells everyone to cook, Rasuni doesn't read about it. She skips that part. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, the Samadhi of Abdul is also in Varsana.
Samadhi?
There's a cool guy. There's some guy on the pathway between Pili Pukur and Prince Sarovar. At midnight there was one Muslim that couldn't go for darshan in the old days, so he used to play a drum at midnight for Radha-Krishna to dance the Rasa. So he would go in the forest on the footpath between Pili Pukur and Prince Sarovar. The Samadhi is still there today. It's called Samadhi Abdul. I tried to find it once, I couldn't find it, but people say it's there. Abdul was a Muslim who lived in Vrindavan. He was attracted to Radha-Krishna about 500 years ago. So he knew he wouldn't let him have darshan because of his background or whatever. So he played drum at 1 o'clock at night during Rasvila all the time, imagining that Radha-Krishna was dancing in the forest. So one Pujari who was in charge of the temple, he was very angry and he told him to stop playing. He couldn't do that anymore. He was keeping Thakurji awake. So he had to stop playing. So that afternoon he told him, don't play tonight. That night that Abdul, devotee of Krishna, died. And then all the villagers of Varsana, they understood the connection between that Pujari asking him to stop playing and the separation that Abdul felt from his seva, the Radha-Krishna. So they ordered the Pujari to build a samadhi for Abdul. So that's pretty interesting. So devoted. I'd like to see it someday. You'll have to find it and with some other person, do some research and show you someday. But that's the story. The astrologer says, the astrologer Krishna says Radharani. Do you remember that pastime? Rosemary will tell it to you now. No, I don't think so. One day Radharani made a garland, a flower garland. And Vishaka carried it to the cow pastures to give to Krishna, but he was busy playing with his boyfriends. So she hung it on a tree, hoping he would get it. But what happened, a crow came down and grabbed the garland.
Oh, spotted coming outside.
To melt Baba, I guess. Baba's gonna float down the hill. Melted to full of butter. So now the guys got a nice half-hour rest. That's good, they won't hear our Harikatha. But I said so far.
That he was busy with cowboys.
The garland put on the tree.
Astrology.
Kite. Someone was kite. Radharani kite. He was busy with cowboys and someone was kite.
Radharani made the garland, Vishaka took the garland, saw Krishna was playing the cowboys. Vishaka hung the garland on a tree, then what happened? Crowd took the garland to Moscow. So, took the garland. Okay, we're all up to date. And the crowd dropped it off in front of Padma's second. And she picked up and gave it to Chandrabali. So now we meet Radharani on the footpath. And she says, shows off her garland. Say, Radharani, look what Krishna made for me. And it was her garland that she made for Krishna. Imagine how she felt. Radharani became angry, decided to commit suicide. Krishna hears the news. What does he do?
Radharani decided to commit suicide and Krishna heard the news.
What did he do?
He wanted to stop it.
This guy is an astrologer.
Disguised as an astrologer. Because it says astrologer, Krishna says Radharani. So what do they look like? They have Jata, Rudrakshas. So he's a yogi type. Do Brahmins run. Din drum. Something like that. Vishaka introduced the astrologer to Radharani. So Radharani, this astrologer is from Split. Before you commit suicide, why don't you ask your astrologer about your future life? So Vishaka is not stopping your suicide. Okay, you can commit suicide, but then we should consult a smart astrologer, find out what you're going to be next life. You're going to die, okay, good. What are you going to be next life? So Vishaka asked the astrologer if he knows the story behind the garland or Chandravali. So then the astrologer reveals everything about the crow and Padma and the whole garland thing. Radharani becomes happy and asks if the astrologer can bring Krishna there. The astrologer is Krishna in disguise. So Krishna goes, so then go look for him. He goes behind a tree and throws away his Rudraksha reeds and his wig, his jata wig. He comes back with his black hair and peacock feather and everything. And Gaurang changed her mood. Doesn't give up her life. Jai Jai Shri Rai. Varshana Radharani always lovingly is served by a group of Sakhis called Nitya Sakhis, Pran Sakhis, commonly called
Mandiris.
Nitya Sakhis or Pran Sakhis are commonly called what?
Sakhis.
Mandiris. Their mood is called Radha-Krishna, which means that Mandiris have more affection, extra affection for Radha than Krishna. They think, we are yours, Radhika. They have more affection. They think, Radharani, we are yours, Radhika. Mandiris are made of nothing but the transcendental of devotional service. Their hearts are completely dedicated to Radha's service. They don't know anything else. Because of their steadiness, the mellow of service, they are allowed by Radha-Krishna to enter the kunjas during their private pastimes. They serve Radharani by massaging her feet, offering water, betel nut, pan, escorting Radharani on Abhisar love journey. They always satisfy Radharani by engaging personally and serving Radharani, offering pan and all that stuff. Okay. Sometimes Mandiris forbid Vrindadevi from taking Radharani Abhisar to meet with Krishna. Mandiris tell, listen, Vrindadevi, tell your friend Shyam, this monsoon night, many poisonous snakes are slithering around the footpath. How can we send our frightened friend Radhika to the mountain cave? Although, like Krishna defeated many snakes like Kaliya, let him come here to secretly meet Radharani. Why should she go to meet him? So the Mandiris, Vrindadevi comes in, because Vrindadevi, what kind of Sakhi is she?
Samasaki. Krishna se Adhika.
She's Krishna's Snehadik, which means she has more affection for Krishna than Radharani. Who else is like that?
Dhanishta.
Dhanishta,
Kundalata.
Kundalata and Dhanishta have that Krishna Snehadik, more affection for Krishna than Radharani. So, Vrindadevi says, bring Radharani from Abhisar, and then the Sakhis Mandiris say, forget it. Krishna Kaliya, there's too many snakes, it's monsoon time, there's too many sarps on the footpath, too many snakes. Bring Krishna here because he defeated Kaliya. Our Radharani is too tender, so he should come here. The Sakhi Mandiris standing up for Radharani, giving a stop to Vrindadevi. Pretty well. Still on the higher realm. Tell your friend Shyam to come here. I love it. Okay, bells. Lalita, Giri Kunja Kutira Nagaro, Lalite Devi Sada Tavashra Shavo, Vidite Kila Nasti Duskaram, Kripa Yangi Kurumam Nata Swayam. O Lalita Devi, the divine lovers in the kunjas, in the groves of the mountains of Braj, Giri Kunja Kutira Nagaro are under your control. Therefore, there's nothing for you cannot do. Please be merciful. Kripa Yangi Kuru Mam Ataswaram. Personally accept me. Sarva Mandri and Ukuli Kavalari is praying the Lita Saki to accept him. So we also have to pray. If the Lita doesn't accept you, there's nothing Vishaka can do. For Vishaka's Yuteshwari, Advaita Parvat, the Lita's the boss. Who's the Lita next to?
Krishna.
Krishna. So the object is to get Krishna's attention. No submission, no permission, no admission. So you have to submit to Lita. Vishaka can put in a good word for you, but you don't know. Goswami anxiously praised the Lita Saki, must develop eagerness, utsaha to perform bhajan. Our chanting, hearing, singing of the Sakis should produce feelings of separation from Krishna, especially if one lives in Vrindavan. Oh, this is Ciksauli ground. Once Krishna took shelter of Citra-Saki to break Radharani's mind. But she came to Radharani. Lalita detected Chitra's motives and chastised her. Lalita understood she was sent there by Krishna to break Radharani's mind. Who made Radharani do mind? Lalita. So she's not going to let Chitra get by. So, she says, "You stupid girl. How come you guys hold your eyes?" I wasn't talking to you. All these stupid girls hold their eyes. He's talking to me. No, I wasn't. Oh, you stupid girl. I see the king of cheaters has put a spell over you and sent you here. Don't you know Radharani stayed up all night at Giri Govardhan waiting for that rogue to show up. Although you know this, still you're trying to flatter Radharani and suffer her negative feelings towards Krishna. Now don't speak on behalf of that black person anymore. Just go, get out of here. Lalita doesn't fool around.
पाइप लगा के पानी भर देना
No, it actually come out of there. Is it all full or what?
Empty pants.
What?
Empty pants.
Empty. No, too late up there. Everywhere in Braj, Krishna is always harassing the Braj gopis by blocking the footpath and demanding tax, by paying him with their pots of yogurt, milk, and ghee. Here at Dahi Bowls mandir, the gopis got revenge and taxed Krishna. One day Radharani was in a sulky mood. What's that mean? Sulky.
Angry. Man.
Angry mind, sulking, love sulk. She refused to meet Krishna. He was playing here with his intimate seconds. To break Radharani's mind, Krishna disguised as a Sakhi, carrying pots of milk and yogurt. Krishna came here with Dahi Bihari to mix with the Sakhis and associate with Priyaji. Lalita Sakhi approached the disguised Krishna and asked her name, her parents, her Janam village, etc. Krishna replied, "I am Shama Sakhi from Nandagram. I am the daughter of Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda and the sister of Krishna." Lalita Mishari said, "Oh, well, since your brother Krishna always harasses us and texts us. Now it's our turn to text you. What do you have to pay? Krishna, disguised as Shamasaki, said, all I have is milk and yogurt. The Rajagopi said, okay, we'll take both. Understanding that Krishna was in disguise as a Rajagopi, lead to wink to the other Rajagopis, conveying that they should tie him up. So after binding Shamasaki, who was Krishna's disguise, all the Sakis poured milk and yogurt over his head. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Shamasaki said, they said to Shamasaki, to get revenge for all the harassment that Krishna gave to them. Everyone left while watching the Abhishek of Shamasaki Krishna. So that took place on this mountain of Dahi Bowls. He said, Radha, you had to milk the cow. He said, I have some idea. And Krishna said, you know, there's a speciality of cows. What is it?
It has a lotus under the udders.
Good. Do you know, Radharani, that the cow's udder, you know, the breast of the cow, there's in the nipple part where they take the milk, there's a design of a lotus, 8-petal lotus. I said, really?
Yeah.
And Krishna said, look, I'll show you. So Krishna pulled it, went choo and the milk filled that Radharani's face. Radharani got Abhishek all the milk. And all the coward boys laughed, and all the gopis got angry. Started chasing him. So I have it Dohani Kund. Krishna, naughty boy. He sprayed milk in Radharani's face, telling her on the end of the cow's udder is a lotus design. So Dohani Kund ki jai. So we came here, we can't see the cows, we can't get milk in our face, we can't see Radharani, we can't see Krishna, but someday we will. And we'll be in Varsana, we'll see his lila. Because when we take birth in Krishna's lila, we'll take birth in Varsana, some village around Varsana, and we'll enter Krishna lila. We'll see all these pastimes, because they're eternal, they're going on. One afternoon, Radharani said, hey Sakhi Mandri, I'm going down to Dohani Kund. So you'll come down here in your van, no van, you'll walk down the mountain, come over here in the late afternoon because it's not too hot. And then Krishna will come. Radharani said, really? Really, it's like that? Yeah, you want to see? Krishna is not very nice. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. This is Dohani Kund. Varsana is Sakhigiri, and there's 5 places of lilas on this mountain. Sthalis means a hilltop or a mountain. And Radharani and Krishna and the gopis have lilas here. Also Krishna and the coward boys. So one day, at the bottom of the hill in the forest, Radha and Krishna were meeting intimately in Varsana, and a bunch of coward men came from Varsana. Some relatives of Radharani were walking through the forest. Radharani said, hey, they're going to catch us here, we gotta run. So Krishna ran deeper into the forest. Radharani ran up the hill. And over there or there?
You said as well
On that side, we'll see in a few minutes. we'll see where Radharani was hiding behind the rocks and her veil, her chuni. Chuni is called?
Chundri.
Chunari. Her chunari, her veil fell off and left an imprint of the print in the cloth on the rock. What color is it?
It's reddish.
Kind of reddish color. So we'll see that print in the rock, Radharani's veil, that's what they say. And this in front of the, here with a dome, yellow dome on it. Of course it may change from year to year. This year it's yellow. Underneath there's a Ciksauli Shila, which means rock slide, like you have in Gahvaravan, by Bojantali, not Bojantali. Gufa, Vyoma's Gufa, there's a rock slide, sliding Shila. And up in the top, we'll talk later about the top, there's a bunch of cool things, Krishna's movement and stuff. We'll talk more. Vajrayana lilas over Sankari court, so fathers, they're still enacting the lilas.
Whole Bhadra like festival time.
Yeah, Vajrayana Krishna's first time. All the festivals of Krishna Lila are being acted. He goes to Sankari court, they start to go pour yogurt on people on the ground under the rocks. I heard about this before. They go each on one side of Sankari court, they go with another, they argue and they show yogurt and all that stuff.
शंकरी कोर के पास only दही चढ़ाते हैं ठाकुर जी के ऊपर और ये सब लीलाएं होती हैं पहाड़ों के ऊपर between the hills they put a mudki with curd. He will be directly spread on everything.
Okay, Krishna. Oh, Sakhis are on
Sakhis
one.
may do one time, he will do one time.
Yeah, Dahi Bowls are talking about the same. Fake marriage.
So they removed Mahanidhi here.
यहाँ छोड़ गई अपनी छाप ये कृष्ण राधा और ललिता ये मुकुट ये देह ये बीच में ये राधा रानी और ये ललिता जी तीनों ये मेहंदी पहन चित्रशिला चित्र-विचित्र 36 months चंद्री और पुष्कर तीन दर्शन brought water. That's where Radharani is there. Four heads. Mandir, Mandir, Ladbek, the mandir. No, all four heads are there. ये गठबंधन चंदन में गांठ लगी This is the thing. चंद्रमा ये हार ये डिजाइन ये गठबंधन
What is that?
गठबंधन पर चुनरी ना they tie marriage time dhoti and chundri of
Carry the dhoti of Radha and Krishna together.
chundri of Radharani and Krishna वही है ना गठबंधन
Veil and the dhoti.
during fairy they do
Fair. So that represents that.
that is the knot so the knot is there
What is this?
this is whole chundri well and with the chandrama and
Chandra, what Chandra has to do with Chandra?
design
Oh, design. Chandra. Her veil had a moon design on it. It fell off here.
she hid here
She's hiding.
and all the elders are
Oh,
coming
and
she's
you're right.
hiding
Show, okay.
she's hiding and the chundri
Awaiting Krishna's Vamshi.
and here is Radharani and Krishna अरे जुगल जोड़ी दिखाओ आप दिखाओ
Oh, yeah. Show Krishna.
राधा रानी कृष्ण को दोनों को दिखाओ आप।
He's dark now. Krishna.
Krishna is dark.
काऊ में
Krishna this side, Radha Rani that side.
ओके